How did no wave influence the New York punk scene? Imagine a city bursting with raw energy, where artists and musicians push boundaries every night. That city is New York, and the late 1970s were a time of intense change. The punk scene was already shaking up the music world with its rebellious spirit. But then came no wave, a movement that took punk's energy and turned it into something more abrasive and experimental. No wave started in New York City around 1977. It was born out of frustration with commercial music and traditional song structures. Instead, it embraced noise, atonality, and improvisation. Bands like Teenage Jesus and the Jerks, Chance and The Contortions, and DNA played this new style. Their work was captured on a famous album called No New York, produced by Brian Eno. This album helped spread no wave beyond underground clubs into the wider music world. No wave expanded what punk could be by blending it with noise, free jazz, and avant-garde art. It made punk more experimental and less predictable. Performers focused on raw emotion and spontaneity, encouraging others to embrace imperfection. No wave artists often worked together, mixing music with visual art and performance. This created a lively community that energized the entire New York punk scene. The influence didn't stop there. No wave inspired future genres like post-punk, noise rock, and indie rock. Bands like Sonic Youth and Swans carried its spirit into the 1980s and beyond. No wave performances could be confrontational and unpredictable, sometimes upsetting audiences. This pushed venues like CBGB to become spaces for more radical art. The movement's legacy is clear. It pushed punk into new artistic directions, encouraging experimentation and collaboration. It helped shape the underground culture of New York and influenced many musicians around the world. Events like the Noise Fest in 1981 brought no wave artists and punk musicians together, strengthening the scene. So, no wave's impact on the New York punk scene was huge. It introduced new sounds, fostered a creative community, and inspired generations of musicians to keep pushing boundaries.